What's good, people's magnificent Mike Amazing. This is episode 66 of Mike's Take. Taking up the mic. Raw 1000 went off a few hours ago. I just got done watching all my YouTube videos, so I figure I'll do Mike's Take now since WWE now have had enough time to fix their little sites to give me my reminder of what all happened. So let's talk about Raw real quick before I talk about Smackdown 1000. That wasn't all that special. Give me funky with you. No, Mike ain't gonna lie to you. Player. Mike doesn't lie. Raw started with the Dogs of War entering, talking about what's gonna happen at the Saudi Arabia show and the fact that Dean Ambrose is not with the Shield no more. So Shield came out. Funny enough, it was just Roman and Seth, and they pretty much talked. Dean's gonna do what he wants to do, but hey, we don't need them. We do what we gotta do and stuff like that. So then they announced that the first match for the World Cup, which is funny enough, in a World Cup, it's much more like the United States Cup. It's gonna happen. Seth Rollins versus Drew McIntyre. So then, while the match was going on, Dolph Ziggler kept interfering. Dolph Ziggler interfered enough. Funny enough, Dean Ambrose came out to help Seth Rollins. Seth Rollins ended up picking up the victory. Nia Jax and Ember Moon took on Dana Brooke and Tamina. That was Tamina. Literally, when it came on, when it came back from commercial break, because it came back from commercial break, Tamina music was playing, and it said to me, I'm like, wasn't she on SmackDown? But then I remember they did announce during a Superstar Shakeup back in April, right after WrestleMania, they announced Tamina get drafted to Raw, but she was injured. So when she comes back, she'll be on Raw, because she got injured in January at the Royal Rumble. So that's, if you're asking yourself why was Tamina on Raw, that's why. The Bellas talked about Bellas and Ronda Rousey. Ronda Rousey, first of all, she was in the ring. Her promo was like blah until the Bellas came out and they just made it good. Ronda Rousey said she's been knocking on doors in this place, that place, that place, that place. Nikki Bella, only door you've been knocking down is John Cena's door. Bang, bow, shots fired. And then she said John Cena threw your ass out that door too. I was like, God, girl, stop. It was pretty cool. I liked it a lot. It was pretty funny as shit. Backstage, so the Shield was having more altercations. Seth Rollins was jokingly telling Roman Reigns, "Hey, yo, he on that lunatic time, you know, Dean. Dean gonna do what Dean want to do. Dean on that lunatic. Who cares if you're a little slow, you know?" Yeah. And then Dean was like, Dean played the joke place, yo, you talking to me? Are you talking to me? Do you think I'm a funny guy? You think I'm very funny? You think I'm very funny? And he got mad. He walked away. So following match was Dolph Ziggler versus Dean Ambrose. Winner of the match qualified for the World Cup. Drew McIntyre tried to interfere, so Seth Rollins said, I come and help my brother out, because that's what I do. I help my brother out. So he went to help Dean out, and Dean didn't realize while Seth was trying to help him out, Seth ended up trying to pick up Dean to get him back in the ring, or he was going to get counted out. Dean didn't know it was Seth Rollins, so he pushed Dean off. When Dean pushed Seth Rollins off, Dean ran in the ring, ran right into a super kick. Those ended up picking up the victory. So Dean's now mad at Seth Rollins. They both get into each other's face. Roman Reigns had to come out there, yo, bro, stop this shit. Then that's when Baron Corbin brought his old bitch ass out there to announce another rematch for the same match that happened to Dolph War versus Shield for the main event. Finn Balor, he took on Jinder Mahal again, because that's what he does. Finn Balor, the match lasts about a minute and 30. That's when my man, Leo Rush and Bobby Lashley came out there. Literally, Leo Rush is annoying. He's doing a great job at being annoying. God, is he annoying. Good heel, but annoying as hell. He's like the Miz. He's just a little black version of the Miz, but he's annoying. And literally, Bobby Lashley is literally just going from like corner to corner. Literally just posing continuously. And then he had a match against Tyler Breeze, but he literally just posing all the time. He ended up winning the match. And then That's what happened. Alexa Bliss, Mickey James, Trish Stratus all had a little talk in the ring. Practice is a very high point. Practice. They said practice. Practice. They said we should practice. Practice. Really? Practice. Literally. I'm not over exaggerating. That's how many times they said it. They said it way more than what I just got done saying. Annoying. Baron Corbin, he announced that the El Conquistador Kurt Angle will take on AOP in a handicap match. And the match went on. AOP won. They beat El Conquistador. That's when Brad Maddox decided to take the mask off the El Conquistador. I found out it was not Kurt Angle. Kurt Angle came behind Baron Corbin and gave him an Olympic slam on the ring. Nia Jax took on Ruby Riott. We are announcing that Beatty and Sasha Banks is going to be in not Nia Jax, Natalia's corner, which is pretty cool. I guess Sasha Banks, she finally came back from being annoying and bored. And then Natalia ended up winning by disqualification because Ruby Riott got herself disqualified. Apollo Crews announced Elias to announce the fact that he's not going to start a feud with Elias. He only interrupted him while Elias was doing his little be annoying with the guitar. He only did it because, well, everybody else did it, so he figured he'll do it too. Then that's when the Shield decided to beat Braun. That's when they had the main event happen: Shield versus the Dogs of War. Seth Rollins and Dean Ambrose literally just kept fighting each other, kept exploding, and then there was little fight in the Dogs of War thing. It ended because Drew McIntyre tried to hit Roman Reigns with the Claymore. Roman Reigns ended up missing. That means Roman Reigns ended up moving, so McIntyre hit Strowman with the Claymore. Then he got speared by Roman. McIntyre was out. Dolph Ziggler got in the ring and tried to give Roman the zigzag. Dean Ambrose was the legal man the whole time. So right when he tried to give Roman the zigzag, Roman grabbed the ropes and flipped him around. When he flipped him around, that's when Dean and Seth, not arguing no more, they grabbed Dean and put him up there for the triple powerbomb. 1, 2, 3. Dean Ambrose and the win. Shield brothers are back together. They're just brothers. That's the big story. People are like the brothers, and to the T, brothers fight. That's what they do. That's what they act like. They act like brothers. At the end of the match, when they finally won, they was back to loving each other. Then that's when the Dogs were imploded. Strowman ended up giving Ziggler the power slam. When that happened, by the time Strowman got on his feet, Drew McIntyre gave Strowman another Claymore, but this time he did it intentionally. And then that's when McIntyre left. He left Drew and Strowman in the ring by themselves, which is blah. Smackdown started off with Truth TV, pretty cool, a lot of dance segments. Shane, Stephanie, and McMahon and Vince came out, do a little dance segments as well as Evolution. No, backstage. Paige was showing herself being new general manager. So then Vicky came out, new general manager. Ted came out, general manager, and John Laurinaitis came out, general manager. I also said I think this has been a perfect time for Paul Heyman to show himself being general manager. Been pretty cool to me. Miz took on Rusev. Miz ended up winning by the roll up because ain't English funk bitch ass. Edge came and had an interview with Becky Lynch. And now, if y'all paid attention, you've seen that Becky Lynch is somewhat the female version of Edge. And she pretty much said, I'm like you, but I like what I'm doing. You didn't like it clearly, but I like what I'm doing. Then Charlotte Flair came out, Becky and Charlotte had a fight, and that was that. The Bar took on a New Day to win the tag team for the tag championships. The Bar ended up winning the tag championships because Big Show came out there and put Kofi Kingston through a table. Kofi Kingston was not in the match, but you know Big E was looking at Kofi Kingston get put through a table by Big Show and wasn't paying attention, got bro kicked by Sheamus. Evolution. Okay, when Evolution came out, Rick, Batista, Orton, Randy, they all had a little thing, but then Batista got the microphone and said Heath did it, Triple H did everything but beat him, and then you can see the Triple H and Batista look like they wanted to whoop each other's ass, and that was pretty cool to me. feel like I'm missing something. It was not. It was not a 1,000 episode. It's blah 1,000 episode. Randy Orton, Rey Mysterio took on Shinsuke Nakamura to qualify for the World Championship. He's sleepy. Rey Mysterio took on Shinsuke Nakamura to qualify for the World Cup. Rey Mysterio ended up winning. This now makes the World Cup not a World Cup, like I said earlier today. It's an American United States Cup because every person in that match all from America. The only person that's somewhat not kind of from America is Rey Mysterio. But he's from San Diego. He just happened to be a Latino American. But he's from San Diego. It's literally just a bunch of Americans for a World Cup. Yay! You guys just changed the name to American Cup. The Undertaker returned just to say that I got 3 words for Degeneration X, and it's called Rest in Peace, and that's it. Then the match went off. And I was telling my girlfriend, I'm like, I understand why certain WWE shows are 3 hours. Because the last match, I was wondering, like, the Undertaker still got to come out. You got 5 minutes to go. What is he going to come say? Nothing. At all. And that's like 2 hours. It's like they got to try their hardest to cram so much in. But with 3 hours, they can actually have a lot of dull moments because they can think of new shit for that 3rd hour or for this, for that. But in 2 hours, they got to cram to where, put it like this. You know it's bad when I just realized what match I forgot. The Usos took on New Day. No, the Usos took on Daniel Bryan and AJ Styles. And I just remember that because I thought there was something I forgot. Yes. The Usos did take on AJ Styles and Daniel Bryan earlier in the match. It was right after the segment, right after the first segment. Usos ended up winning because Daniel Bryan accidentally hit AJ Styles. And the Usos double kicked Daniel Bryan. So they ended up winning. But yeah, like I said, it was crammed. That's why I don't understand. It's a Raw 1000, and there's so many things. I'm just like, first of all, it's not a Raw 1000. Second of all, I get The Rock is acting. I get it. Don't get me wrong. I get it. But I see why John Cena said the shit he said back then. I was on The Rock's side, but seriously? You can't show up not one time? Just one? We ain't seen The Rock in what, 3 years now? Seriously? I don't get that. It is what it is. I don't get it. Like, I'm a grown-ass man. And I still show up to jobs I used to go because the people, friends, co-workers, people I ain't seen in a while. I don't get that. I don't get, like, seriously, you couldn't just show up? Like I said, no one's telling you to wrestle. I don't want to see Rock wrestle. So I don't see him say something. Finally, The Rock has come back home. Blah, 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 blah. This is my house. So on and so forth. I had a perfect segment. I was at work thinking, it would have been great if AJ Styles cut a promo and said, this is Raw 1000. The house that AJ Styles built. And he just go on with a little ramp. And then out of nowhere, it would have been great for The Rock's music to drop. And then he says, I hear you saying a lot, the house that AJ Styles built. But I got a question for you. Who in the blue hell are you? And then that's when AJ Styles does the typical thing. And The Rock said, it doesn't matter who you are. And then so like that. And then pretty much just going to say, I know who you are. And so on and so forth. You're doing a great job holding up the house I technically built. But hey, you did a bit of reconstruction, a little redecoration, and stuff like that. That would have been a great segment. It could have been 5 to 10 minutes. Done. But The Rock didn't show up. He had a little text message. Oh, it's good to see that the guys did very good to get to the 1,000. It's very, very good. Oh, 5 is the welcome call. Seriously? And I actually like The Rock. I just don't like that. Like, seriously, you couldn't show up just to say hi. Whatever, though. That's my little rant. And that's Raw. And that's how I felt about Smackdown 1000. Was it Smackdown 1000? Yes, for episodes. Was it anything special? Hell the fuck no. It wasn't nothing special. If you didn't see it, you didn't miss it. Like the video. Subscribe to the channel. Join Wrestling Unlimited. Like, share this video. If you want to tell anyone about it, tell them. I do these. And I'm out. But I need you to know that before you go, you got to sweep me. And the reason why I yawned earlier is because a nigga kind of sleepy. it's about to be 11 o'clock. So get this done already. See, that's a 2-3 sign. And peace.